always been a bucket list to even attend at Goodwood, let alone participate. So to do it last year in the Corvette was remarkable, but then to come back this year in this car is really cool. To see the amount of people, I thought last year was crowded, but this year's full max, and then this car is right now the car is better than I am. I'm still getting used to all of that horsepower and lightweight and good braking, so quite phenomenal. Right now it's set up with infrared cameras on the dash, and I have little beacons on the chin of my helmet or on my sunglasses, and when I turn my head left, the car just goes to the left, the same rate of speed. If it'll do donuts, so it's fully adjustable as far as how it turns and whatnot, but also I have a straw in my mouth that when I blow, it goes, and when I suck, it stops. So it's fairly intuitive and natural. The only thing that's difficult is focusing straight ahead and not getting distracted by mirrors or anything, because if you turn, it will turn like now. That's what's cool, is that every time we go out, they keep improving and coming up with different things to change. And now, like the latest thing is everything's controlled off the iPad. So like at the motor circuit, when I felt these brakes were like really grabby, the carbon brakes, I couldn't, modulate the stopping the way I wanted. They just went into the computer and changed the progressiveness of my stopping so that it aligned more with me, so the brakes wouldn't grab. So there's just tons of ways we can adjust the system. And now, throughout this year, the next step is to go to artificial intelligence and face recognition to steer the car. Literally just hop in, it'll recognize my face, and it'll steer off my face, which is, those cameras have never been used for that before. So it's just another step forward with Aero, and I can't say enough about the entire team. It's almost like being a driver with your own group of engineers again, because I just tell them what I need and they make it happen, so it's fantastic. It's almost like relearning to drive again in a sense, and it's just weird. I can feel the car, even though I can't feel from the shoulders down. I can feel if it's stepping out or doing something funny, so it just feels like it used to,
When was it the first time that you got back behind the wheel?
At Indianapolis in 2014, and the goal is to go 100, and we went 107, so we checked that box and move on. Not a dry eye in the place. We went out, and all the drivers were out there in their driver suits and cheering us on, and my whole family was there, so it was definitely a lifetime moment, and I haven't looked back since. But there's just this. There's nothing else in my life that I have total control over. I generally need other people to help me with everything. So to have total control of the car and steer and gas and brake like I always did before, it's total freedom.
And this car specifically, I mean, what's it been like? Because I understand you've only really been driving it for about a week, haven't you?
Yeah, no, it's brand new, and they took about a few weeks to set it up at the MTC at McLaren, and then I got here last Sunday. Had a couple laps at Silverstone. I wanted a lot more laps at Silverstone, and then we got some laps at the Goodwood Motor Circuit on Thursday. But really cold turkey, and I'm trying not to think in the back of my mind how much the car cost, because then I won't go fast, but it's a hell of a car.
What's it been like up here? Because obviously you've got a few little challenges like the Flint Wall and Malcolm Corner. I mean,
yeah, it seems really simple on a map, and you can't really practice it, obviously. And so the biggest challenge is just that it's done in a minute, and you can't keep going around and improving your time, And the next time you might get is a couple hours later or overnight, and it takes a couple corners to get the bugs out of me, and so that's why we're definitely faster than we were last year by about 3 seconds, but I thought given the horsepower would be more. It just, again, I need to get better, not the car.
And what events are next for you?
That's a good question. I mean, this has been so incredibly successful for Aero, and they have a lot of customers and a lot of clients, here and in Europe. And so talking about maybe coming back to Nürburgring, or they've had talks with Le Mans about doing something there, pace car or whatnot. I don't know, but I just tell me where to go and I'll be there. That's the way it's been for the last 7 years, and I've been all over the world, with the Corvettes and now with this. So I'm happy to go wherever they want me to go.